So I was sitting on the couch, you know, playing some Witcher 3, of course, because that game is amazing. It's my favorite all-time video game out there, you know? I mean, before that, I was playing The Witcher 2, and that's what I originally fell in love with, but when The Witcher 3 came out, I was blown away. Quite frankly, I was blown away. But here's the thing, okay? It doesn't stop there, okay? With The Witcher 3, it doesn't stop with the games, okay? I start reading the books, okay? Which is what the games are originally based off of, okay? And the books are amazing. They're like, okay, so they're like a prequel to the video game. Basically, the author has said that they're both like different worlds. I love both things. The Witcher universe is world. I love it more than Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. I love it more than any other fantasy world out there. The Witcher. Okay, so I was sitting on my couch, right? We're getting back to the start. I was sitting on my couch. I was playing The Witcher 3, because for like the 40th, 100th time, okay? And I get this notice on my phone, and it says, Netflix has acquired the rights to make a Witcher TV show. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. Because Netflix is on fire recently, okay? They've been throwing out their own original stuff. Like, they've been throwing out so much original stuff, it's really even hard anymore to scroll through Netflix and find, like, something that's not theirs. Which I think is great. And I think they're at their stage right now that they could make The Witcher better than basically what HBO has with Game of Thrones. And there wasn't, okay, so here's the thing, is that there wasn't a lot of news after they announced The Witcher for quite some time, okay? They said, okay, we're gonna make a Witcher TV show. And then for the longest time in between, it was like, okay, we're scouting locations, great. You know, like not, you know, it's not a lot of stuff, but, you know, it's slowly getting there. They've got a script. They've got a team of people who are working on The Witcher to make everything, like, to the source material, great. But there wasn't anything where you could get, like okay, like, The Witcher, like, okay, this is becoming something, right? Well, basically, for casting Geralt of Rivia. Geralt of Rivia is a Witcher, and Witchers are set in this medieval world where there are monsters, and they basically kill monsters for money. That's what they are. And Geralt of Rivia is basically like the best Witcher there is, okay? He's also the main character in the Witcher book series, okay? Next to Ciri and Yennefer. So there's like 3 main characters, but he's basically the main guy. He's your guy. He's your boy. So anyway, they had casting for that. And the top 3, basically, I believe, was Mads Mikkelsen, Nikolai Coster-Waldau. The third one was, on the list, I believe, Anson Mount, and he was in Hell on Wheels, and I was like, yeah, I mean, he would be good. Like, he looks like he could be Geralt of Rivia. But the last thing that I expected to happen, okay, was Henry Cavill, all right? And you know Henry Cavill from freaking, like, Superman. I know him first from actually The Count of Monte Cristo, which The Count of Monte Cristo is one of my favorite movies. And then you know Henry Cavill also in, like, Man from U.N.C.L.E. I love that movie. And you just know him from all these different things. But Henry Cavill, when he was in an interview, and just watch this interview.
The Witcher 3, I just replayed all the way through. Love that game. Really good game.
Would you fancy playing Geralt? Because Netflix are making a Witcher TV show.
Absolutely. Yeah, that'd be an amazing role. Have you read the books?
No, I haven't. The Polish books.
The books are amazing. The books are really, really good.
Okay. Yeah, because I think they're going to be adapting those for the TV show as
yeah,
well.
It's from what I understand, it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
They're picking a bit from the game and a bit from the book, or a lot from the books. But the books I started reading, and they are well worth the read. They're really, really good.
So basically, you can see in this interview that he's a huge Witcher nerd. Actually, I know from another interview in which he basically, when he was going to get called for the part of Superman in Man of Steel, right, by Zack Snyder, he was actually playing World of Witchcraft, and he didn't get the original call from him.
But the first time you got the call that you could play Superman, what was your reaction?
Well, the first time I got the call, I actually missed it. I was playing World of Warcraft at the time, and I had my priorities straight.
Wait a minute. You were home. It's not like you weren't home. You were home, but you were playing World of Warcraft, and the phone rings, and you're like, I'll get that later?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll get that later. And I was playing he was an important part of a particular dungeon that I was going through, and it's cool now that I'm Superman.
Yeah. So I think he's just like this huge like game nerd, and like he's read the books. So I believe he knows why everyone loves Geralt of Rivia, which I think is amazing. Because here's the thing: you give it to Mads Mikkelsen, right, or Nikolai Wado-Caster, or Anson Mount. Here's the thing: the top competitors. If they haven't read the books, if they haven't played the games, then they don't understand why we fans love Geralt of Rivia, okay? They're probably just they would look at being The Witcher on Netflix as just like another job to them. And I believe Henry Cavill can bring something that a lot of actors hardly ever do, and that's a love for the character that he's portraying. But anyway, so Henry Cavill, today, let's see, freaking September 4th, Tuesday, 2018, he has been announced as the new Geralt of Rivia. And let me just say, I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. I've been following this guy on Instagram, and this is how I originally figured out that he was going to become Geralt of Rivia. And I'm going to show you it real quick. Basically, I was scrolling through this morning. I think it was like 7. I got up, and boom, I get this post from Henry Cavill. All right, and it basically says, it shows a picture of his Netflix screen, and it shows the profile Geralt of Rivia, and I was like, wait, hold up, what's going on here? So I click on the little details, right, on Instagram, and it says, my new mailing address is Geralt of Rivia, CO, Vesemir, Kaer Valley, Hirsch, Kedwin. Please note, I'm rarely there, monster slaying being what it is, so replies will be few and far between, if at all. And then he does #Witcher, #Geralt of Rivia, Netflix. And I was like, okay, so at first, I thought that this was just like a campaign for him. He was just wanting to get as many people behind him and be like, hey, yeah, you should get Henry Cavill as the new Witcher. But no, this right here is an announcement, basically his announcement of saying, I've been casted as the new Geralt of Rivia for The Witcher on Netflix. And I was like, yes! Dude, because I originally didn't have Henry Cavill in mind until that interview. And after I watched that interview, I was like, you know what? Henry Cavill? He would be a pretty badass Geralt of Rivia. And so, here I am, I get this, and I'm going through the comments, right? And there's this one comment from Netflix. It says, yes, let's do this. It's from the literal Netflix on Instagram, and it says, yes, let's do this. So that basically confirms he is Geralt of Rivia. And you know what? And we're going to go right now. What we're going to do? Okay, so I'm clicking right here. Okay, on my computer, and we're going to go through some of these articles right here, because I went through some of them, and it basically says Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia. Henry Cavill, if you ever watch this, okay, I just want to say, I have utter and complete faith in you, buddy. Okay, I mean, as I said before, I think you're gonna bring something to Geralt of Rivia that not a lot of other actors do, and that's a love for this character. And I remember seeing your interview, you know, your Twitter feed on basically how much you want to be Geralt of Rivia, and it happened, buddy. It's good. I'm really excited for you. I mean, I think this is great. This is, I'm so freaking excited for you, man. I can't wait to see you in Netflix, The Witcher. It's gonna be great. So yes, we're gonna go ahead and go into Henry Cavill as Witcher. I didn't read any of these articles. I just already put this down. I was like, okay, so this is a fact. Like, Henry Cavill is The Witcher. So let's go through this. Let's see. Lauren S. Hisrich. Okay, so who Lauren S. Hisrich is she is basically the head writer for the new Witcher Netflix series. So whatever she says, basically she's the most official part of this Witcher universe so far. But now, yes, Henry Cavill. You did it, buddy. You did it. I don't know if you auditioned for it or not, or if they just gave you the part, but either way, you got it, buddy. You got it. Anyway. So basically what Lauren S. Hisrich says, I don't know if I'm saying that name correctly, but here it is. He was my first meeting. I didn't have writers or scripts yet, just a green light and a lot of passion. That was 4 months ago, and I've never forgotten the passion he brought. He is Geralt. He always has been. I'm so thrilled to welcome Henry Cavill to the hashtag Witcher family. Yes! Listen, on 20 Miners tonight, I don't usually make videos like this, okay? I'm usually, I'm not gonna be like doing movie reviews and stuff like that. But with the Witcher series being, gosh dang it. With the Witcher series being my all-time favorite, just all-around favorite universe, and Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia, I honestly couldn't imagine it better. This is amazing. I love him in it. Henry Cavill will play the lead role in the upcoming Netflix series based on the Witcher variety has learned, based on the best-selling fantasy series, The Witcher follows Geralt of Rivia Cavill. Yes, it already puts, that's great, follows Geralt of Rivia, parentheses, Cavill, a solitary monster hunter as he struggles to find his place in a world where people often prove more wicked than beasts. But when destiny hurls itself him toward a powerful sorceress and a young princess, the sorceress is Yennefer, and the young princess is Cirilla of Sintra. They're going to need to cast those two parts very, very well. But you know, they already got Henry Cavill as Geralt. I have faith in them that they'll do good casting for Ciri and Yennefer. It'll be perfect. This will mark Cavill's first television role since 2010, when he last appeared on the Showtime's historical drama The Tudors. So it's not his first time doing medieval, all right? And for all those people out there who wished that The Witcher Geralt was like some new off-coming actor so that he could embody the role of Geralt, I don't think that's bad for you to wish for that, but it's not entirely like that important, okay? So look, if you look at Game of Thrones, HBO, right? They had Sean Bean, and Sean Bean was huge even before Game of Thrones. But everyone knows Sean Bean basically now as Eddard Stark, all right? So it doesn't really matter. I think it doesn't matter that Henry Cavill is a well-known actor. I think he's going to embody the character perfectly, okay? So I think Henry Cavill is just he's gonna be awesome. Okay, anyway, the British actor is primarily known for his film roles, having recently starred in the blockbuster action film Mission Impossible Fallout. He was great in that. He also is known for his role as Superman in the DC Universe, having played the role in the films Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, and Justice League. He is repped by WME, the Garcia Company, and The Witcher. But anyway, everyone, the dream is alive. Henry Cavill is The Witcher. He's Geralt, and I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm really glad for him. I think he's going to be great. And we're going to end this video because there's really nothing else left to say, you know? Henry Cavill, you're going to be great. Can't wait to see you in The Witcher. And, bro, I'm an actor, all right? I have an agency, Lyndon McAllister Talent. If you ever need an extra role just to be there on set, I'm here.